Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, Miu Aruma died, and let's go ahead and check the Monokuma file. Still think she did it to herself, but Miu was 5'8"? That's actually really freaking tall, isn't it? The victim is the ultimate inventor, Miu Aruma. The body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 a.m. There are no external wounds on the body. No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning. The time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world. Kokichi, what do you want? You don't have to be so wary of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi. I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words.
So that means...
That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. Keeping an eye out.
It's true!
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
Alright!
But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? What is he up to? Why is he following me? Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullets section of your monopad. Huh. Yeah. Monotaro, this dude.
Mommy!
Oh well. Hey, Monotaro? What's going on with you? This place is upsetting my stomach. No! You're endangering our entire existence as mascot characters!
Monotaro.
He's got nothing to say? Honestly, what was her name? Monomi? I really did not like Monomi. Like, not even remotely. Apparently she was supposed to sound that way? Wait, anybody thought that was a good idea? We'll never freaking know. I've been wondering, what was this secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? And that's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never did find out exactly what it was. We never discovered what that secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa!
Wow! Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me!
That's so mean.
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far as to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. What's Himiko thinking? I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
That's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey!
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey!
Miu was too, right?
No.
Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Okay, so that's how Tsumugi ended up being able to see Miu outside the window then. Miu volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then, right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden, we heard a really loud sound outside. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miyu's avatar. That's when you went to log out, to check Miyu's real body, correct? No doubt Miyu was probably trying to trap everyone there and killed herself in the process.
But
when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
jeez.
Then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you. Oh.
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
Because?
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and chapel. See, and Kokichi and Miyu probably cooked this idea up. Get out of here. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miyu. Who could have come into contact with Miyu at the chapel? Events at the chapel has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Probably, what I'm guessing is that she might have tried taking over Kaito's avatar, which is why he was kicked out?
Hey,
Gonta, are you alright?
you're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Miyu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer. He's beating himself up over it, dude.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think the culprit is? Or who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How'd this
But
happen?
why this happened? Why Miyu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miyu. Yeah, sucks to be her. He seems all over the place right now. Aw, man. He can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry. Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's sorry he could no protect Miyu. Gonta,
Hey,
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta definitely do his best this time.
yeah.
Now that's the spirit! Now Kokichi is encouraging him? I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Oh, at least Gonta's smiling now. Alright, Kaito, you need to tell us more about your
Right.
nap, dude. Shuichi, I gotta explain. Just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what?
Ah.
You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you?
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
Huh? What?
Hey,
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
hey,
Do you remember what condition Mew's body was in when you logged out?
My bad.
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know!
ah.
Okay, sorry. So, I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying! Tell him, Shuichi!
Shuichi.
No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Kaito's account has been added to the truth bullets section of your monopad. Alright, let's speak with Tsumugi next.
Like I thought.
It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling. Ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. That'll probably be the crux of what's actually going on here. You thought you saw Miu?
Oh.
Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it. And I thought I saw Miu. So 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
So you saw Miu then? I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know. Dad! Wow, he's really just here to make her feel worse.
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
my bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me. About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... That's when we heard the sound, yep. What? What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but... Alright. That sound Tsumugi heard. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. And then... For now, let's go check. Let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. So, that either the painting or the window, one of those must have connected directly to the chapel. Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Tsumugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Miu said that. Yeah, but Miu didn't tell us all the secrets of how the world actually operated. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. What? There are only two parties to this whole particular discussion. Kibo, who has really no stake in trying to lie, and the person who's doing the majority of the investigating and the person who was there with him. There's no potential for someone to be lying here.
What?
Lying?
Hey,
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching.
Ugh.
You're lying to his face! Kaito!
hey.
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
Huh?
My conversation?
Ah.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it though? Did you notice anything? I suppose suppose not.
But...
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Sumugi's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright. Loud noise. Alright. And then all that's really left to do is to speak with Maki, and then we can probably investigate the VR headset's computer in Mew and be done with this room. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. Huh. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well...
But I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
Oh.
So what did it say?
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program. Neo World Program? Never heard of it.
Well...
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Mew told us.
That's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock?
Oh.
This is the first time we're hearing about it. There's a smudge that's making Maki look 10 years older. Okay, there we go. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Oh, man.
But the more important question is, why did Mew keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well...
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
That was very helpful. Killing Game Simulator has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad, and next. But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking about?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know?
But...
To determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine!
Okay, he snapped out of it. This looks like a job for me.
Huh?
What?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation.
Hey,
Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying? This seems like a direct violation of how this usually works.
Hey!
Come on, please! Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
what are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro! We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care!
I don't give a fart about the rules. I wanna help everyone. I wanna avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean Mew?
Not that!
No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you!
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Is she talking about herself? Shut up, you pig! I'm busy avenging Mommy's death! How sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye!
So long, farewell!
It's way different with just her. Alrighty then, let's do this!
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but
Thanks.
I'll do my best for Mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should. He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. This guy.
Okay.
All right, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Wow.
Yeah! This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
He doesn't really have hands though, but whatever, let's not bring that up to him.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Alright.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too!
Is this?
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? Himiko, Tsumugi, Kaito, Kibo, Shuichi log in, Maki log in, Kokichi, Gonta log in, Miu log in. Wait, what? It was staggered. Maki logged in a minute after everyone, Kokichi and Gonta logged in 2 minutes after everyone. Miu was the last person to actually log in. It really does have everyone's login and logout times. So Kaito was first. Then we all logged out. Kokichi didn't log out until 2 minutes after Shuichi?
Well,
Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. I highly doubt Kaito had anything to do with the murder. In fact, I'd be surprised if he did. I really just don't think Kaito had anything to do with it. Login, logout record has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Yep. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten, but Miu did tell us about that, so that's not a big deal.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten?
Oh.
Obviously, Miu was the only person capable of doing that.
hey,
So, which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
that's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Alright, so he's working on that, but now... Visor. Let's take a look at Miu first. Miu's hands are clasped around her neck, as if she were gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit.
Wow.
Ew! That is one grody face! Miu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch.
Hey,
Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far.
it's nothing.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them.
Right?
Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person. I suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change.
But
What's Miu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? I wanted to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue.
by the way,
I was the first one to log out and find Miu's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miu's helmet off. And then, she was gone.
Hey,
Is that a confession?
Why?
How was that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? Maybe taking the visor off is what killed her? Miu's corpse has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. And now let's take a look at these frickin' visors. And this is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out. That's it, the cords. You were supposed to plug the two cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness, the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. Maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows? So, will is Kaito actually dead and Miu's in Kaito's body or something? A glitch. Device instructions has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Huh. And the computer's probably the last thing. From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Miu was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Small bottle? Wait, what? What the heck? Huh? There's something on this seat. It's a small bottle. That's the chair that we were sitting in. I feel as though I've seen this before.
oh?
This is yours, right, Shuichi? Oh, wow! They're trying to get Shuichi!
Huh?
Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. Ah, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
Yeah, it's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi. Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that... Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true?
By the way,
Did you see the label on the back of this bottle?
Huh?
The label? According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. So what is it, some sort of super cyanide? Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in.
by the way,
I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously.
anyway,
Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. Oh! That's where Kokichi was sitting. Small bottle of poison has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. I suppose I've investigated everything that I can here.
hey,
Are you done investigating the crime scene? So do you know who the culprit is yet?
No.
No. This might not actually be the crime scene. We're gonna have to log back in. Yes, injuries in the virtual world can be fatal in the real world. meaning there is a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be...
Oh, I see.
the virtual world! We should go there again!
Huh?
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right? Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too!
Oh?
Oh great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh?
Ugh.
Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah.
So I get to be that avatar again?
What?
Huh? Did you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too.
Huh?
What? This guy, he was the one who was just aboard the Let's Go Back into the Virtual World bandwagon. Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right? She's not denying it.
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer.
Huh?
You just got volunteered, dude.
Hey.
If you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
All right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
Who are you calling useless?
I told
Being an
you.
astronaut's definitely not too much of a help here, but... enough already. Kaito, let's go. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Tsumugi, and I prepare to enter the virtual world. Wow, just gonna leave her there. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
I can understand being extremely nervous and reverting to those basic things to make triple sure, but come on.
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. Back into the virtual world we go. So Miyu's avatar has got to be standing around completely stock still in the chapel still. They're probably... It'll be weird if no one noticed any sort of wounds on her at all, though. Okay, so just... Where once there were 9, there are now only 5.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar! Look, my avatar!
Um,
So, you liked it after all.
You know,
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. Mew said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room.
huh?
Then, how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop? Because Mew lied about that?
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
what should we do?
First, we're going to check Mew's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel.
Yeah!
Then let's head out to the chapel. Alright. We gotta walk a little bit. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. I don't know why, because I'm sure nothing's changed, but whatever. The two maps on the wall. One of the mansion, one of the world. I'll check the map of the mansion first. The first floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Those must be... Okay, so those blue lines are the windows then. Huh. Kokichi had the salon, Tsumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. Map of the mansion has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. You know what I'll bet? I'll bet you don't have to say your own name into the telephone. Whoever's name you say into the telephone gets logged out. So what's his face? Kokichi, he went to the telephone, said Kaito's name, and logged Kaito out that way. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all four directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in two. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. Map of the world has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Huh. This map was made by Mew. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it? Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you? That's sort of... I mean, whatever floats your boat.
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know. They're treating him like it's true. They think he's some type of weirdo recluse. I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. First, I should head to the chapel. Alright, we will head to the chapel. Get him away from his best friend, Mr. Map. That's all gonna be next time, though, so definitely join us then for more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Bye for now, guys.